part 4 of our homebuyer journey series. This one's critical, and here's the summary of it. Pictures will sell the finishes of a home. Actually touring the property is going to reveal everything else. I've helped over 350 families move, and here's my quick checklist on what to do when touring a home. First, you're going to open the mechanical room. You're going to look at the age of all the major systems best you possibly can. Oftentimes on that water heater, there's going to be a big giant stamp. It's going to have a manufacturer year, meaning the water heater was likely installed 6 to 18 months right after that manufacture date. You're going to want to open up the electrical panel. Has it ever been replaced, or is it the original one since 1942 when the home was built? That's going to tell a lot as to what type of electronics and appliances a home's going to be able to handle. We're going to look at the roof from the street. Does it look silvery and old and deteriorated, or does it look all wavy, or does it look flat, or does it look new? We're going to look at the top floor, on the inside of the home, and the basement. Do we see evidence of cracks or water stains? Now, all of these things are reasons we get a professional home inspector out to know the exact condition of a home. We're gonna rely on me and yourself for just a quick visual, just to get kind of an idea, because some of these things look really scary, but oftentimes they're just a $50 or $350 fix. Some of these things look quite trivial and quite small, but are actually evidence of a tens of thousands of dollars repair that may exist. Now, 3 last things to wrap up. First and foremost, that's why it's so important to have the right team on your side, because you want to know a lot of these things to flag for a home inspector within the first 5 minutes of walking a home, not after you're under contract and then find out really bad news later, or have no idea, no clue what we're actually getting into after you've already wired your earnest money deposit into that escrow account that's held. Secondly, you made it this far, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. It helps my page so much. Thank you in advance. And I have a ton more really good videos just like this, designed for every single step of that homebuyer journey back in my page. So go there, check them out. There's a ton of great information. Third part, the money rule. Paint, carpet, fixtures, doorknobs, those things are relatively cheap and inexpensive to change out. Go to YouTube. You can probably figure out how to do those things on your own. Now, the big 4 ticket items for most properties that we're going to be looking at are the HVAC, roof, sewer, and foundation. Those are typically going to be the 4 big ticket items. Now, just because some of those things have clear indications of some significant issues doesn't mean there's no room for a seller to go ahead and repair those items for you. 2 things that come into play. First and foremost around that is have a professional team on your side who knows how to get things done and professionally advocate on your behalf to get those things done by the seller with professional licensed, insured, and bonded companies. Second rule of thumb is if a property's on the market for 30 or more days, there's a good chance a seller's going to give more than a seller who's been on the market for under 10 days. I hope this video has been helpful. Again, cannot wait to see you on the next one. Or if you haven't seen this series so far, go back to the previous one. I've got so much good content, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.